Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Oh, I got a truck coming. So I am just, where am I at? What am I doing? Well, where am I at? Well, I'm at a covered bridge right there. So you can see it right there. And what am I doing? Well, I'm thinking about stealth camping, hammock camping under the bridge. All right, so I've got a farm this way where must be employees from Knoebels amusement park. I hear a lot of weed eating up there. They just stopped, but somehow, now we're not gonna hammock camp inside of it. My idea is to get underneath of it, and I think I can probably do it. I'll hop this fence. Oh yeah, that looks like a spot I can get down. All right, well, I gotta pick the right time. Maybe I'll just hang around here like I'm taking pictures of the bridge and admiring it. Because we are, right? All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, so they're weed eating up there quite a bit. Now, I just talked to a guy. He just left. He just went across the bridge. Now, I dumped my backpack off behind that tree over there. So I'm just walking around, checking it out, learning more about it, reading about this bridge. Yeah, but I can hear the water running down there. All right, so I've got to wait because I'm going to be too obvious if I try to go down there now. Oh, here comes a motorcycle. All right. All right, they just all the workers just packed up. They took 2 dump trucks and a couple golf carts across the bridge. I didn't film them, but I got a truck here coming on behind me. But I'm just gonna stand like I'm still admiring the bridge and looking at it and wave. So yeah, very cool. So all right, I think we're gonna be good here pretty soon. Let that truck get out of the way. There's nobody else working up there, and all the weed eating stopped. They packed up and they headed back to the main park. All right, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I'm gonna walk down here to my backpack, and it's up against the tree. I don't think anybody really looked at it. It kind of blends in. So, all right, so I got my backpack on. I'm just on the other side of this guardrail here. All right, I gotta get down this little bank here. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, so you can see there's a rock wall right here. So I'm hidden, but I gotta get underneath there. I've not seen underneath here yet, so I don't even know how we can do this. So I didn't even strap it. I just grabbed it, threw it on my back, and then headed on down here. Oh man, you can see straight across there. This isn't a very long bridge, but it goes over this little creek, something like that. So whatever you pronounce it, this is the water. This runs down towards Knoebels. Yeah. All right, I got to get the backpack unpacked, and we got to get to cooking. But before we even do that, I've got to look at a place to set up the hammock. All right, I think we're going to go. I got to check to see if we can tie to anything. If not, we might have to sleep on the ledge. All right, let me see what we can do. Yeah, so that's the outside wall. You can see there's 2 beams. It's a double beam right there, and that runs across. I think I should be able to get my strap around that and then run to the other side as well. There's cars going all over that road. None have gone above me yet since I've been under here, but I'm sure they will. It's going to be busy. Yeah, with these buckle straps, you can just slide them. So I think that's good right about there. So we got the hammock with the bug net here. Now I don't have the big room because there's no way to put that up down here to have the big netted room, but this should be good. So I had to adjust the ridge line a little bit because we're a little shorter than normally that I put the stuff out, but that's feeling pretty good. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, there we go. So that's home for tonight. All right. Well, I got to get stuff out, start setting up. We're going to set up our little kitchen, we'll call it. But we're going to do it right on that cement shelf. This is really awesome. Now, I do have a house over that direction, and there's some out through there. The car just went over. But there's some weeds where I can just make out the house, so I'm going to have to be cautious with my light later. Just stay over in this far corner here. All right, let me get stuff out of the backpack. All right, so here's our food bag. Now, what are we having? Well, I'll tell you in a minute, but what I gotta do first, oh, there's a big old ant. All right, let me get all the cooked stuff set up. Ooh, better turn on the thermostat because them bugs are gonna get bad. There we go. Set that right about there. Now that's gonna give a 20-foot radius. Hopefully it'll keep everything, like all the stuff right in here so that creates a nice barrier for us. All right. Ooh. Coffee beans. Our fire maple cook pot. What are we having? Let me keep getting stuff out here. So this is our titanium cup and burner. And that's our top quilt because it's going to get cold later. Now I brought the big cook system here, so I've got the big propane tank. That's a Coleman, one of those green Colemans, because we got the old and cracking dated burner right in here. That's a 3 burner because I'm gonna. Well, why don't I go ahead and show you what we're having? So let me empty out the bag. Let me get stuff out so you can see it. Here comes another car. Yeah, just went over. All right, I'm gonna finish getting our stuff out. Oh, they're like non-stop cars now. All right, so I got the food bag right here, so I'm gonna just empty it out. Like I said, I think I'm gonna take and lay everything out. Now, I'm on our cutting board, so Shade Tree America made me this, and I'm gonna use that backside. I'll just lay everything out on here. I use the backside to cut, but I'm displaying everything on this YouTube cutting board. It's an original. All right. All right, so what are we having? Well, we're having cheeseburgers. So here's the burgers. There's 2 of them here. So they're pretty warm. They were in my backpack for a while. We were waiting in the warm weather. So, and then we got provolone cheese. Ooh. Then these here is cherry wood real bacon crumbles. Look at that. All right, that's Black Label, so we're gonna have that. And then, but we're gonna do our burger with my Random Adventures 2.0 GPS. What's GPS? Nope, not GPS. Global Positioning System. It's garlic, pepper, and salt. So we're going to do that on our burger. I do have in here, I've got some condiments. So I've got bell peppers and jalapeno peppers cut up in this one. We've got some onions, tomato, and lettuce. we're going to see what we're going to use. I'm not quite sure yet. So we do have a little bit of packets here. We got ketchup, mayonnaise, and then, hey, look at this stuff. This is honey barbecue or honey roasted barbecue from Chick-fil-A. Ooh, that stuff is good. Not sure how to be on the burger, but what kind of bun are we going to use? Well, it's a little different. We're going to use this here. It's a brioche waffle with butter. I figured we use that on our burger. Well, let me get to cooking. So I do have my stool, and you might be able to set that up and eat here, but I might go over there and eat. But first we got to get everything cooked. So this is going to be a little different. I just heard another vehicle go over right before I turned the camera back on, and they must have had their windows down because I could hear all the music they were playing. So yeah, so far so good. Little nervous about this spot because there's so much traffic, and I don't think anybody would be coming down here to fish. Covered bridges are nice to fish around, but this isn't very deep, not at all. And I don't really see any holes or anything like that, like a fishing hole. So I think we should be pretty good. And I don't think anybody saw me sneaking down here, but I do have another house that's up this way too that I've got to kind of watch. But yeah, so this is the fire maple pan, non-stick, and we're going to do our burgers in this. All right. So our hamburgers they're still a little cool, but I got two of them. I got to get them separated in this pan. I love this burner. It's nice and wide on the bottom so this pan doesn't flip or anything. We'll get the papers out and stick these back in the... There we go. Stick those back in the bag and start our garbage bag right there. Oh. So we're gonna, this is our GPS. I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle that on there. We wanna make sure we give it a nice coating. Like I said, that's garlic, pepper, and salt. Bam! Right? Yeah, look at them burgers. So this is that non-stick pan. So I love this pan here. It's non-stick and we don't have to worry about things sticking to it. But yeah, oh, it's looking and smelling good. I'll just give them a quick flip. It's not going to take too long now. I like my burgers medium rare. So yeah, we got two of them. So I am going to go ahead and get these brioche buns out and see what they look like. Oh, they're not very big. I might have to squish them so that our burger fits in there. Well, I think our burger's going to be hanging out over to the edges. All right. Well, let me get these out and get them set up, get them ready for us to eat. So I'm squishing these down to make them flatter, but I'm not sure. I might have to stick these in the pan to stiffen them up a little bit because they're falling apart. I've got them laid out right here. I don't know how this is going to go, but I thought that would be pretty cool to use a waffle for our burgers. But hey, we'll keep going here. All right, so I got a big piece. I had them cut it extra thick. So I have a piece of provolone cheese. I'm talking quiet because the cars are just going over and over and over. Hope they can't smell my cheeseburger. All right. So this is that piece of cheese. piece of cheese. This is one piece of cheese. Look how thick that is. Oh man, I got that thick. So I'm gonna stick that right on here. Oh, you know what? Let me put the bacon. Let me put the bacon on top of the burger and then melt it in underneath the cheese. That way it won't fall out when I go to bite it. Yeah, you can see how this is just falling apart. So I'm not really sure what to do with that. This one's okay. Oh, look at that cheese melting. All right. So, yeah. Let me get another one out and leave it whole, not smush it. See how that works. I might just have to put those in a Ziploc bag because I got an extra Ziploc bag here. And then just maybe we'll crumble them up for breakfast in the morning. But these just aren't really big enough. Well, that might work. Yeah, I thought yeah, they're crumbling. All right, so we're gonna salvage it. I'll get another one out for another top. Or this one might be good enough for a top. Oh, I'll see. So I've been putting these little waffles in there and toasting them, well, actually burning them. So I don't know if I want to go with banana peppers or jalapenos. I think jalapeno on this one. So I'll put those on there. Yeah. Now, I'm thinking onion. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pick this up. So this is going to be a treat. So let me get our stuff opened up. So I'll grab a couple onions here. Oh, look at that. A slice of tomato. And then some lettuce. Now I'm just leaving it all right in the pan. So I might end up having to eat this right out of the pan. Right? What do you think? This barbecue, honey roasted barbecue. Let's do the honey roasted barbecue. That sounds good. Give a good old dab on there. Oh, look at that. Okay, now the moment of truth. How do we pick it up? So let me put the top on. I think that's everything we wanted on there. Ooh, yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have just not squished it, just used that. So I might have to flip that over to pick it up. All right, I'm going to get this set down here and see if I can get my spatula under it. Oh. Yeah. There, we got it in our hand. So we're getting close. I'll tell you what, I am going to grab a napkin, put it around it. There we go. Yeah, you can see it crisped up. Maybe it'll hold. I don't know. Well, first bite. Here we go. So, another look at it before I bite it. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Nothing like a burger under a covered bridge. And now, a little bit about this covered bridge. It said Johnson number 28. I looked it up a little bit, and you can look it up. Look up Pennsylvania covered bridges. Number 28. It says it was built in 1882. All right, so that was quite some time ago. Oh, stop the talking and start biting. All right. Oh, where am I going to bite it at first? Wow. Look at that. Oh, that is a great combination. The brioche waffle with butter. So that's a neat combination. I'll tell you what, that's one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. Mmm. Them jalapenos. Now, the brioche bun, it got crispy. But I think if I didn't have this napkin around it, everything would be falling out on the floor. Yeah. Wow. Oh, man. I can't get over showing this to you. Doesn't that look good? Man, that is awesome. Mm. I was debating about sauteing the onions like in the pan, but having that raw onion and that crunch, yeah, good. Mm. Having a napkin attached to it, you can wipe your mouth. All right. Big question. Does it get the 2.0 approval? Absolutely. It gets a 2.0 approval. All right. Well, I'm going to finish eating this, watch the creek. I'll see how I feel. I've got a Ziploc bag and I got that container that I can stick that burger in if I don't eat it. This is a lot to eat. I didn't realize this burger was that big. Oh! I forgot to show you this. This is sesame chips. Alright? So, I figured instead of French fries, we'd have chips. And sesame chip. And this is honey. Getting dark in here. Honey roasted pineapple habanero. Get a big enough chip to bite. Oh, they're little chips. They're almost like Fritos. Yeah, you can taste the pineapple and stuff. But you don't taste the habanero at all. Alright. Well, I'll bring you back after I'm done with my burger. Alright. Man, it's nice hearing that water run. Yeah, it is. I hear somebody there on the motorcycle. Yeah, I'm not. They just went across. I can hear them talking. I don't know if they just shut the bike off. Right, I'm not sure. I'll let you know what's going on. Alright. So they parked the motorcycle over there and then walked back and forth, and they were playing music. I couldn't record them running back and forth on the bridge because they had music playing. But I just kind of hunkered down over there and stayed real quiet until I heard them start the bike up again and just left. So, yeah. Oh, this is Nice look upstream here. So my biggest worry is somebody coming down right over there. You can see there's a little walking path, but up on top, the guardrail, you got to hop over that, and it's a steep drop right as soon as you step down. So the best way to come in is behind me. So up around this way. So yeah, I don't hear anybody. I'm just gonna go up here and peek a little bit. All right. Yeah, we got this rock wall right here. Yeah. You can see there's a house over this way. It's kind of in the woods a little bit, but then there's a house up there. But that's also, I believe, storage buildings for Knoebels. Yeah. We got this nice thick woods right next to us, and then it turns down to the creek. And then if you look all the way across, you can see the stop sign down there. Yeah. That's where we came walking from. And then we're just right under here. So from right here, well, you can see my strap. I'm going to put that up. But for the most part, you can't really see me. I mean, this is eye level here, and if I walk down and I'm just looking at the creek, oh, look at the creek. I'm not going to see anything this way until I duck down, and then boom, there I am. All right. So that's us for tonight. So like I said, unless somebody comes down around this way, I don't believe they'll see me. But if they come all the way down to the water and then turn around and look up, but I'll probably holler at them if I hear them coming down, because I don't want to startle anybody, and I certainly don't want to get shot. Right? Oh yeah. But yeah, we're very thick along the creek on both sides, so nobody's going to be walking up along the creek at all. So I just ate one hamburger, and I'll tell you what, I am stuffed. So I'm not going to eat the other one. I'm going to wrap all that up and put it back in my food bag, and I'll just pack it out for tomorrow. Now that it's cooked, I ain't got to worry about it, but I got some Ziploc bags up there. I'll just put that all in there and start cleaning up a little bit, and we'll talk in a minute. All right, I'm all cleaned up. Another vehicle. So I've got my stool. I'm gonna go sit down by the water, and if you watched the last video where I was in the hammock bug tent, but it was I did a cot. I slept on a cot, but we ate pickles. They were supposed to be fiery hot. They weren't fiery at all. They were actually really mild. So I saw another thing. These are pickle bites. It says hot and spicy. We're gonna give them a try and see if they're hot and spicy. All right, I'm gonna go sit down there. This will be good. I got a nice straight shot up that way. Too many weeds that way. But, yeah, so I'm just out of sight of that house that's right up there. All right, so let's get the pickles out. Yes, we're gonna try these. I don't know, them last ones weren't hot at all. You know? Well, I'm starting to see a couple leaves fall. So you got that leaf laying on that rock there. Yeah. Oh, the sound of water. So peaceful. All right, get these opened up. All right, so there's our pickles. See them down in there. Oh, I don't want to pour that juice out. Yep, I'm going to drink that. It's good for you. Put the ripped off piece of trash in my pocket. All right. Well, they smell like pickles, but they don't smell hot. It's supposed to be hot and spicy. All right. First pickle. Now that's a... Well, it's not too overly hot, but definitely hotter than the sucker punch pickles that we had the last time. The other ones were called fiery hot. No. These ones are at least spicy. And they're, for me, they're not hot. Nah. Good. Definitely good. Yeah, I could have probably put these on my hamburger. Nah. And so we had enough stuff on there. Yeah, and that was an amazing hamburger. Really, really was. So you might be asking, hey Tony, what's for dessert? Nothing. Fiery pickles. No. Hot and spicy pickles is our dessert. No, I didn't bring any dessert for tonight. Nah. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like down here. So far, so good. But we are expecting rain. Yeah, I think I got a little thing right here. So you can see it kind of gets a little worse. And then after midnight, this. And it's going to rain even when we go to leave tomorrow. But no problem because we got the... we'll be underneath here, so we should be good. Watch it not rain at all. Right? But this creek is known to flood. So I got to be very careful, be diligent tonight. Just make sure that the level doesn't come up while we're sleeping. But that's why we're hanging in a hammock. So, yeah. I think we're going to venture up top. I want to see how this thing's made. Show you that. Yeah. So I'm all done with the pickles, and I've got the trash here, and I'm going to stick that in our Ziploc bag. So I really want to go up there and walk through it while it's still light out. Now I want to do that. I'm not going to have my backpack on, so it shouldn't look too suspicious because I'm just filming, right? And if anybody stops, say, hey, what are you doing? I'll just talk and say, yeah, they're really cool. I'll see if they know anything about the covered bridge as well. But yeah, let's go on and get up there. All right, so we just made it up top. And we're probably going to see more cars going down that road straight ahead than coming across the bridge now. Because if you turn left down there, that goes to Knoebels. Not many people would come across this way. Yeah, see, there goes a truck right there going up the hill. Yeah. So this is built in 1882. I do have some information on this that I just took a picture of so you could see it. I'll just put that on the screen here so you can see Daniel Stein was the builder, 1882. I'm just going to scan you down. Look at all these boards. Wow, that is cool. Well, you can see down through there too. Yeah. What does this say? The bridge is 61 feet long from end to end and 13 feet wide. Yeah. And you can see all the, how they would notch things out for the trusses. What does it say? Queen post truss. Yeah, well, there's a warning here. So wear tick repellent. Yeah, hopefully with my AB positive blood, ticks don't like me. Yeah, so we'll definitely be checking ourselves. See if we can look down through here to the water. Yeah, there's the water running. This is a really cool bridge. Yeah. So when we're at the other end, but you can see here, you kind of got to get down there. Look at that. That's pretty steep. That's a steep drop right there. Down under. So I don't expect anybody to come through there. But we're getting towards the end of the day here. I can't even see the sun because it's cloudy. I expect rain here. I think they said coming at pretty quick. 6, but not much. Just a small chance of rain in the beginning, but then it's going to get more and more chance later on through the night. Yeah. So about 10 years ago, they did some repairs to the bridge here. Oh, look at that. Support. That's some big beams. Yeah, you can see it. You use nails. They drove those pegs in to hold everything. Yeah, just like old construction of barns. Really cool. I'll tell you what, this is in good shape, and while that note there said it's in good condition. So Pennsylvania's got a lot of covered bridges. Yeah, all through Pennsylvania. This is just one of many. Oh, there's the police officer down there at that. Oh, you can't see him because of the sun. All right, he went straight. So, yeah, got a little nervous there. Yeah, I'm not sure why they'd be patrolling out here. This is like, well, I guess that is main road kind of. All right. Well, I don't want to be hanging up top too long, but let's do a little bit more walking here. You can see all the stone for the entrance. How, those stones, they've been laying there for a long time. I would imagine they're probably original stones. But, yeah. The beams are, the wood is. Oh, we got a car coming. Let me get out of the way, step out of the way. But, yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off. Yeah, so that was close, but they waved, right? So, I don't have a backpack. I'm just look like I'm looking at the bridge. I'm sure a lot of people do that. All right, well, I'm gonna, oh, there's another car up at that stop sign turning. Man, this is a busy area. I didn't realize it was gonna be this busy either. All right, well, let me hop back over the fence and get down there. Well, I'm probably not going to talk to you for a little bit. I'm just going to make my way down there. I don't want to fall. All right. I'll probably bring you on when it gets a little bit darker. All right. Yeah, I haven't heard any cars go over for a while. So I've got my old bulb up here, but if you look right here, I don't know if you see these bolts. Or these nuts and bolts, they're metal, my O bulb is magnetized on the back, so it actually will stick to it or magnetize to it. All right. Isn't that stream nice, man? It's put me it's put me to sleep. I'm getting tired, man. I can't wait to climb into the hammock, but I'm just not ready to go to bed yet. Yeah. So I've got this on the lower setting. Now, the O bulb has another setting up. So that's the brightest setting. Now, I think if I put it up higher, yeah, if I put it kind of up higher, yeah, it's lighting it up down here, but it's brighter in the camera than it is in here. Because if I turn you around this way, you can see how dark it is still. So you can't even make out my hammock. My hammock's right there in the dark. My hammock's right there. So you can't see it. And it's kind of blocking a little bit. But there's, like I said, there's just that one house over there straight across. Now it's got a pole light on that I could see through the woods a little bit. But like I said, it's about time to crawl in the hammock with that creek running. That's making me tired. Yeah, but, I got my headlamp on just in case, I'm going to keep it on all night. Because you never know. And I keep my shoes on. When I'm stealth camping, I never take my shoes off. But it's hard for me to take my shoes off anyhow because of the stroke. It's a lot of work. So I don't take my shoes off. But stealth camping, I always leave my shoes on because you never know when you got to get up and go. Quick, right? All right, so like I said, no cars have been going by. I haven't heard any for a while. But I'm just going to keep sitting here. Enjoy the sound of the creek. And I'm going to turn that light out because I don't want bugs to start coming around because of my light. All right. Maybe I'll do red for a little while. Yeah. Yeah. Full on stealth mode. And so we're in the red mode. So I don't know if red attracts bugs or not. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. I'm still going to turn the light off for a while. Yeah. Maybe I'll shoot the my headlamp out across here after a little while. But I still want to wait for just a little bit longer. All right. Talk to you in a bit. To the highest setting. There you go. That's the highest setting. That's bright. But yeah. Look at that. Oh, I don't want to keep it lit too long, but there's our hammock. That's where we're sleeping. I'm getting ready to crawl in it. Yes, we're going to have to be very careful. I've got my hand a little bit over the light because I do have it on the higher setting. But, hey, I've got my top quilt down that end here just in case it gets cold. But it hasn't started raining yet. I'm surprised. I really am surprised because we're about 10:30, so it wasn't that high of a chance, but after midnight, so I anticipate it definitely raining later on. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm actually really tired. That creek is making me very, very sleepy. All right. Yeah, so this is comfortable. Bug net's working out good, so this is no bugs allowed zone yet. All right. Well, I don't expect anything to happen tonight. Yeah, because it's pretty late. Late. And I haven't heard any cars for a while, so we should be done until morning. All right, so then we'll see how it is in the morning. All right, well, good night. Lights out. See you in the morning.